Lost in translation is the story of hundreds, if not thousands, of foreign language documents that the FBI neglected to translate before and after September 11th because of problems in its language department. Documents that detailed what the FBI heard on wiretaps and learned during interrogations of suspected terrorists. Sibel Edmonds, a translator who worked at the FBI's language division, says the documents weren't translated because the division is riddled with incompetence and corruption. Edmonds was fired after reporting her concerns to FBI officials. She recently told her story behind closed doors to investigators in Congress and to the Justice Department. Tonight, she tells her story to us. Because she is fluent in Turkish and other Middle Eastern languages, Edmonds, a 32-year-old Turkish American, was hired by the FBI soon after September 11th and given top-secret security clearance to translate some of the reams of documents seized by FBI agents who, for the past year, have been rounding up suspected terrorists across the United States and abroad. Sibel Edmonds put her concerns about the FBI's language department in writing to her immediate superiors and to a top official at the FBI. Edmonds says for months she got no response. She then turned for help to the Justice Department's Inspector General, which is investigating her claims, and to Senator Charles Grassley because his committee, the Judiciary Committee, has direct oversight of the FBI. Did she seem credible to you? Did her story seem credible?
Absolutely, she's credible. And the reason I feel she's very credible is because people within the FBI have corroborated a lot of her story.
The FBI has conceded that some people in the language department are unable to adequately speak English or the language they're supposed to be translating. Kevin Tascason was assigned to Guantanamo Bay in Cuba to translate interrogations of Turkish-speaking al-Qaeda members who had been captured after September 11th. The FBI admits that he was not fully qualified to do the job.
He neither passed the English nor the Turkish side of this language proficiency test.
So that means if, for example, you had a terrorist detained at Guantanamo who had information about an attack being planned in the future against the United States, that person would not have been in a position to translate that.
Correct. He wouldn't.
I mean, that's hard to imagine.
But that's the case.
So you think that this place does need an overhaul, essentially?
It needs to be turned upside down.
Senator Charles Grassley says he's disturbed by what the Dickerson incident says about internal security at the FBI.
You shouldn't have somebody in your organization that's compromising our national security by not doing the job right, whether it's a lack of skills or whether it's intentional.